Well, on the enterprise side, literally the most counterintuitive thing is you should not go after the big market first. It's the exact opposite of what everyone tells you. Now, if ultimate size of market addressed is the single greatest determinant of outcome, then of course you should go after big markets. The problem is that markets adopt products in a particular order. There's a phenomenal book on this subject called Crossing the Chasm, where Jeffrey Moore basically explained that for every product, the initial adopters, who he calls early adopters, are visionaries who desperately want to solve a problem on the enterprise side to get ahead, on the consumer side, just so that they can make their life a lot better. But they don't care about references, they just care about solving the problem. So you have to serve them first. Then come what he calls the early majority or the pragmatists. They only buy based on references. So it doesn't matter how well you solve their problem. If there aren't five people who tell them this is a great thing that you should buy, they're not going to buy. That's the largest part of the market. Then come the conservatives, who, or the late majority, the people who only buy once a product becomes the standard. And then come the laggards who basically never buy. So the big mistake I see people make is in their pursuit of a lighthouse account. This is the term that I often hear. I want to get a famous reference out of the gate. So I'm going to try to win a really big account and then use them for a reference. The problem is those lighthouse accounts are usually pragmatists. They're not desperate. So you have this catch 22. You're trying to sell to someone who isn't going to buy until you have references, and you don't have any references to sell them. So the counterintuitive advice is sell to the crappy little companies that are desperate. And then as you build out the whole product, so all of the interfaces, the additional features, and the support from third parties needed to solve the problems to get the references, then you can go after the pragmatists.